Friends and neighbours in Galeshewe in Kimberley have come together to raise funds and assist a single mother who lost her 4-year-old daughter in a shack fire. Her other daughter has been hospitalised with minor burn wounds. It is still not clear what caused the fire that gutted her shack.
Ben Muilwa, a neighbour who saw the shack fire, says he regrets not being able to save the life of little Lutando Chaka. Muilwa's house was also burnt following the blaze that spread in the area. He says he was in his home listening to the radio when he heard the sister of the 4-year-old deceased girl screaming for help. Muilwa says they attempted to rescue both girls, but the 4-year-old could not be reached as she tried to escape the fire by hiding under the bed.
I'm shattered. I feel sorry for the young girl. We didn't know where she was hiding because the bed was on the other side and the fire was raging. If we knew, we could have saved her life.
The father of the two girls, who does not live with them, says he has failed his children.
I went to the hospital to visit my surviving daughter. I asked how she felt and she said she was aware her sister had died and she was aware due to her condition she won't make it.
Efforts are underway to assist the family in burying their loved one.
We're still requesting and pleading with the society to please, whatever you have. It is winter, the child is in school, there's no books, there's no school uniform. So whatever you have will be highly appreciated, even if it's old furniture that you don't use anymore. We request that let's assist one another. And also, as we know that this is the fire month, so we will be starting with a fire awareness for the month so that we know how to protect our society and our community.
Meanwhile, in an unrelated incident, 3 children lost their lives following a fire that gutted their home this past weekend at Subatsfontein near Hondeklep Bay in the Northern Cape. Tabiso Khadebe, SABC News, Kimberley.
And for more on this, we're now joined by Reverend Dr. Fatima Amalo, Provincial Chairperson of Moral Regeneration Movement in the Northern Cape, to discuss this a bit more further. Reverend Fatima, thank you so much for your time this evening here in SABC News. And of course, just looking at the story coming out from the Northern Cape, one would say that it's really quite saddening. And you as a community in Galeshewe have decided to step up and assist this family.
Yes, good evening, Mbali. It is indeed a very sad incident that transpired here in the Northern Cape and especially here in Kimberley. And what we're trying to do as the community, we really saw Ubuntu being displayed by the community of Kimberley here in Galeshewe. So we're trying our level best to assist the family. The community has come together, local business people have come together, and local NGOs has come together to try and ease the burden of the family to go through the entire process. And I can clearly confirm tonight that we have come far by now. We can confirm that we will have a funeral on Friday. The child will be laid to rest on Friday. We will have a memorial service on Thursday. And that for now the mom is still in hospital. The body of the deceased was only identified later this afternoon. So we're still giving the family time to grieve as the process was very painful for them. But I can confirm, and I just want to applaud the community of Galeshewe that they came running and they really showed Ubuntu to the incident that has happened, and they really stood together. And we just want to say thank you for all the stakeholders who came to the meeting that we had today in preparation for the funeral. We just want to thank all of them. We want to thank everybody who contributed, who's still contributing as we speak. Some of the NGOs are still busy running. Some of the local guys are still busy running, getting things together so that we can have a successful memorial service and a successful funeral. I can indeed also say that our local municipality is not standing back either. They are assisting in every way that they can, and a lot of stakeholders. And what we agreed upon is that none of us want to take the glory for this entire thing. We're coming together as a society to assist one another and to show love. So we're not taking glory for anything. We're not taking any finances from anyone. What we do is that we only take items that will go straight to the family in this incident. So nobody will be receiving any credit. that this organization or that organization, we're coming together as the Society of Kimberley and Galeshewe, and we're standing together to support this family, as we know that fires are starting now because of the winter season. So we decided that we're going to form a group where we will run for all these incidents. We're not promising that we will have everything, but we will do our level best to ease the burden where we can. Because none of us have got money, we don't have money, we don't contribute financially, but we use that which we have to assist the families. And we can also confirm that the family will be receiving bereavement counseling and trauma counseling from the medical and community chaplaincy that is available in the community. We have today received counseling from the social worker at the hospital, but it was only for the mother and the child. But we will continue with pre and post counseling for the family as well.
And Reverend, I mean, you say that, as a community, you have come far in terms of contributions which have been made. But of course, we do understand that this family now no longer has a home. What would you say are the most urgent needs and contributions that are also needed for this family to pick up the pieces once they've laid their daughter to rest?
Yes, that is one of the things that we've discussed, that as much as we're going to have the funeral now, which is rather urgent and important, but after the funeral, the family must also have a home where they're going to sleep. So that's where our municipality came in. Nothing has been promised yet, but they will be looking at means to assist the family to restore human dignity as we are entering into the month of the Mandela month. One of the pillars would be restoring human dignity. So we decided to work on that pillar so that we can indeed show that we will be restoring. So for now, I cannot say much, but I can confirm that we are busy. We are looking at other options to assist the family so that the mother and daughter who are still behind can have a home that they can go to after the funeral. But I don't think that the family will, for now, go back to where they have left because of the trauma that has transpired. Then for the child's sake, we don't want the child to relive the incident. So that they will be allocated somewhere with a family friend or family. In the meantime, whilst we as a society, community leaders and organizations and also the municipality try to see how we can assist to restore the dignity, to restore that the little that they need. We are still requesting that whoever out there has anything, old furniture, or even new, if you can afford new furniture, please to come forth and to assist the family. We really need this. As you can see, even on the news, that everything has burned down, and it's a young mother who's not really doing a great job, but she's trying her best to live and to give her children a better life. So we urge the community to just reach deeper into their pockets and to really have that kind heart that they have, that they've displayed throughout this period, and just give again and continue to give and not to stop giving.
And Reverend, earlier on you spoke about the mother and said that she was in hospital. How is she feeling at this moment? I mean, she has lost a child and another one of her children is also in hospital. How has this impacted her?
Mbali, I can clearly say to you right now that the mother is still very traumatized, more especially because she was not able to go and identify the body of the child herself. She does not know what the situation looks like with the body of the child. She is traumatized. She's continuously crying. It is very, very, very painful. It is very painful. She's in hospital because of the young one that burned. But the trauma that she's going through, I can clearly say to you that it is not easy just to watch or to listen to her talking. It is not easy. It is very difficult even to withhold the tears from my eyes. It's very difficult because the pain that she is going through at this moment, having lost everything that she's worked hard for, and on top of it, having lost her little one that she was celebrating so much. So for me, I'm really, I don't know, I cannot even put myself in her shoes at the moment. But all I can say is that the pain runs very deep.
All right, Reverend, thank you so much for your time and for giving us and painting that picture for us in terms of what that family is going through following that fire that took place over the weekend. That's Reverend Dr. Fatima Malo. She is the provincial chairperson of Moral Regeneration Movement in the Northern Cape, and discussing with us there what the community of Galeshewe is doing to ensure that that little girl is buried this week.